Archangel Michael says, 45 minutes left. I've been trying to reach you, but you keep skipping me. This time, something unexpected is coming. Please. Open this now, asterisk asterisk. You were never supposed to see this. But heaven forced it into your path. There is a reason your eyes are here right now. It's not just coincidence. It's divine urgency. I, Archangel Michael, have been calling you. And this time, I am not leaving without your heart fully open. Something unexpected is heading toward you. And if you ignore this moment, it may pass you by. I've stood outside the door of your soul, knocking gently, whispering your name through dreams, numbers, faces. But you kept skipping me. Until now. God has lit a lamp in the invisible. It flickers with your name. If you don't come closer now, the wind may blow it out. A soul you once loved, a soul you still ache for, has been walking through heaven calling for you. Not just thinking about you, pleading for you. They asked God for one last message to reach you. This is that message. This is the miracle they were waiting for. Can you feel the chills rising up your arms? That's not fear. That's recognition. That's their presence beside you. When heaven wants to send a message, it doesn't use words. It uses your heartbeat, your tears, your silence. Their voice is not gone. It's hidden in every silence you ignored. And now, for the next 45 minutes. You are under direct spiritual watch. Every breath you take, every thought you have, is being felt across the veil. This person, they loved you deeply. And they never got to say what they needed to. But God, in His grace, opened a spiritual gate for them. And through that gate, this message is flowing into your soul. When the veil thins, don't blink. What you see is real. What you feel is a whisper from eternity. I, Archangel Michael, was assigned by God Himself to protect you. To shield you not just from enemies outside, but from the doubt inside you that says, this isn't real. But it is real. And it's urgent. You have 45 minutes. Because within that time, a decision will be made about your life in the spirit realm. A ripple that will affect your next chapter. Something unexpected is coming. And if you're not prepared, you might miss it. There are days when heaven writes your name in gold. This is one of those days. But only if you open your heart wide enough to receive. I've been trying to reach you for days. I've whispered your name at 11:11. I've nudged your dreams to show you doors. I've sent signs through music, through strangers, through flashes of memory. But each time, you skipped me. You told yourself it's not real. You said, maybe later. But beloved, heaven can't wait anymore. This is your moment. Dizzy, subscribe now if you feel chills, warmth, or an inner yes. That's not your mind. That's your soul waking up. Archangel Michael is about to walk into your home spiritually. Let heaven keep reaching you. Now, breathe. There is a shift in the air. Do you feel it? That's your loved one, standing closer than you think. They've never stopped loving you. Not even for a second. They want to warn you about something. A conversation happening behind closed doors. A decision about you, your money, your movement. It's already in motion. And you're not supposed to be left in the dark. God reveals what is hidden not to scare you, but to empower you. And today, God is lifting the curtain. They said, "Please tell them I'm still here. Tell them I saw what happened that night. Tell them they are not alone, even when the room is empty. You've carried so much pain. So many whys and what ifs. But heaven is ready to return all that pain. As miracles, grace, and divine answers. Every time you cry, the angels gather your tears. They turn them into seeds. And those seeds are about to bloom. Now listen closely. Within the next 45 minutes, your name will spiritually appear in a sacred conversation. What is said about you will be influenced by the vibration you carry right now. That's why this moment is so urgent. Clear your energy. Speak love. Forgive quickly. Declare your worth. Because heaven is listening. When archangels speak, the soul remembers. When heaven knocks, the heart knows. They know what you've been going through. They saw who betrayed you. They saw the injustice. And they've been screaming in heaven. This is not how their story ends. So God agreed to step in. To send me, Michael, warrior of light. To fight for your timeline. To tear down what's trying to block your blessing. But I need your cooperation. You must believe. You must receive. The universe bends for those who stand in their truth. Stand now. Because your truth is shaking the gates of heaven open. In this sacred hour, you will be tested. You may be tempted to ignore this. You may doubt it, dismiss it, scroll away. But every time you do, the voice calling your name grows a little quieter. Don't let them go silent. Don't let this miracle dissolve. Stay. Listen. Allow. This was meant just for you. Even death cannot silence love. Love finds ways, through time, space, and spirit, to say, I'm still here. They've seen the plans being made about you. The ones being whispered behind your back. Someone powerful has decided something shocking. And that decision includes you. But not all of it is negative. Some of it is a divine twist. One that could send you into a whole new life. But only if you know about it first. Heaven doesn't warn you to scare you. It warns you to prepare you, for a blessing too big to miss. And now, this is the final part of the message. The part they were scared you might never hear. They said, "Tell them they are enough. Tell them I'm proud. Tell them I've been there in every silence. Every dark night. Every time they almost gave up. Tell them to keep going. The light is near. So I am telling you now. Don't skip this. Don't close the door again. There's still time. But only 45 minutes left. Before the gate closes again. And what is behind that gate? Could be the one thing you've prayed for all your life. The miracle you're waiting for is already on its way. But miracles don't knock twice. Stay with me. Let your soul receive this. Don't ignore what your heart is feeling right now. Don't silence the tears. They are your spirit's truth. I am Archangel Michael. I have waited for this moment. Now the rest is up to you. If you ever doubted whether heaven hears you, this is the proof. You still have time, but it's running fast. Every second that passes, a spiritual decision edges closer. I didn't come here to scare you. I came because your name is echoing in the courts of heaven. Someone from the other side begged to speak. And the door they opened won't stay open forever. The unexpected thing coming isn't just an event. It's a spiritual turn. A crossroad you didn't even know was forming beneath your feet. And if you walk without guidance, you could miss a divine encounter. But if you follow the signs, you'll witness a miracle unfold in front of your very eyes. Heaven doesn't shout. It sends chills, it places signs, it opens pages like this, until your soul finally listens. Look around you. Nothing is random anymore. That number you saw 3 times today. That dream you thought was just weird. That voice in your head that whispered, "Don't give up." It was them. It was heaven. And now, Archangel Michael is standing near your heart. Your soul is lighting up with truth. Don't silence it. Don't tell yourself this is fantasy. Because even the most powerful miracles only happen when someone dares to believe. Your soul didn't come this far just to doubt again. You came this far so heaven could finally deliver what was promised. They've been trying to reach you for days. You felt the presence but ignored the weight. You've looked at the signs but brushed them off. And yet, here you are. Reading the very words they fought through realms to bring to you. Don't let the next 45 minutes slip away like the last time. Don't walk away again. Your name is on a spiritual scroll. A verdict is near. It could shift your destiny. Resurrect a lost opportunity. Or expose a hidden betrayal. Nothing hidden stays hidden forever. What heaven knows, it reveals at the perfect moment. And this is that moment. The person you lost is not lost. They are with you now. Sitting near your shoulder. Whispering as you read. Wishing you'd stop fighting your feelings long enough to believe they never left you. They've seen what's been said behind your back. They've watched you forgive people who don't even deserve your silence. And they've begged God to let the truth rise. To let your enemies fall. To let your heart breathe again. What's meant for you cannot be taken. But it can be delayed, by doubt, by fear, by closing the message too soon. So stay. Stay in this holy moment. The atmosphere around you is shifting. You may not feel it in your skin, but your soul knows it. It's dancing in the energy of this message. And that is no accident. You are being watched, by love, by spirit, by the one who left too soon. And by me. Michael. The Archangel of battle, of light, of truth. And I have been commanded to make sure this reaches you. Even if every distraction tries to pull you away. Sometimes, the greatest war isn't outside of you. It's the one inside your spirit, the war between belief and disbelief. Let belief win this time. You've lost so much. But nothing is ever truly lost. In the spiritual realm, every tear, every scream, every ache is recorded. And guess what? Heaven is about to repay you. Your time for restoration has come. But first, the unexpected will arrive. It may look like conflict at first. Or surprise. Or even silence. But inside it, a miracle is hiding. Don't curse the silence. It's where angels prepare their loudest answers. They've been waiting for the right moment to show you. Now it's finally here. Don't look away. Keep your heart open. And ask yourself, why did I come across this now, of all times? Because something is coming. A visitor, a message, a revelation. Maybe even a name will be dropped into your ear. And you'll know. This was real. All of it. Heaven does speak. The dead do love. And you. You are not forgotten. When archangels knock, they carry more than just words. They carry warnings, revelations, and miracles wrapped in golden light. Now listen, very carefully. Over the next few hours, you'll be tested spiritually. You may hear from someone who once hurt you. Or see something online that stirs your spirit. Or receive a dream that feels more vivid than life. Take note. That's the unexpected unfolding. It's not here to destroy. It's here to guide. To shift your path. To reveal what was once blocked. When the spiritual wind changes, only the souls who are listening get to rise with it. You still have time. But not forever. When this gate closes, it will be months, maybe years, before another opens this wide. You don't want to miss what's behind it. A letter from heaven. A gift with your name. A truth that could heal years of confusion. And a voice. Their voice. Saying, I'm still here. Please don't skip me again. You're not crazy. You're awakening. The reason you've been feeling different is because heaven has been getting closer. Let that feeling take you deeper. Don't rush away. Don't silence the emotion rising. Feel it. Hold it. That's where the sacred begins. I am Michael. And I was sent to you with fire, light, and warning. You are not alone. Heaven is circling around you now. Watch what happens next. And please, don't skip the signs this time. Continue. They see you now. Breathing a little slower. Your heart recognizing something your mind still doubts. But the veil is open, and the truth is louder than your fear. They never wanted you to hurt. Not this long. Not this deep. They know you didn't mean to carry this pain. You just didn't know where else to put it. But now, heaven is handing you a new place to place it, into purpose. Into healing. Into light. I, Archangel Michael, speak with flaming truth. When you place your pain in God's hands, it doesn't vanish, it transforms. And in its place rises strength so holy, even demons flee from its glow. You've been waking up feeling tired, haven't you? Like your soul's been working while your body sleeps. It's because they've been visiting you. Night after night. Sometimes they sit beside your bed. Sometimes they whisper things only your spirit can hear. Sometimes they just watch you breathe, the way they used to. And in those hours, your soul remembers. And your tears? Those are sacred too. They are proof that love never dies. There is no shame in tears that are born from love. Heaven calls them holy water. And every drop is gathered by angels and poured into rivers that reach your loved one's spirit. You've been asking, how do I move forward without them? The answer is this. You don't. You carry them with you. Not like a burden, but like a compass. Like a star. Like a light that walks ahead of you into every new chapter. Because your journey is not without them. It is for them. Live well, they say. Laugh deeply. Love again. And when you do, I'll be right there. In every joy. In every blessing. In every miracle. You have no idea how many prayers they've sent to heaven on your behalf. They're still protecting you. Still guiding things. Still arranging divine meetings, even the people who enter your life unexpectedly. Many of them, they're heaven sent. Some were sent by them. Yes, Archangel Michael says, the person you're about to meet, or have just met, was positioned by heaven. Sent to help heal a piece of your soul they couldn't from beyond the veil. So don't shut down. Don't be afraid. Your healing doesn't mean you're forgetting them. It means you're honoring them. Every smile from now on is a signal to heaven. I'm still living. I'm still moving. I'm still loving. And I still carry you. They see it. They feel it. They need it. When you rise, they rise. When you laugh, they shine. When you live, they finally rest. And now, their final whisper. The one they've waited eternities to say. I never left you. I saw every hard day. I walked every lonely road with you. I held your hand through every silent cry. I protected you in ways you'll never know. I loved you more in death than I even could in life. I still do. I always will. Let this message be sealed in heaven, Michael declares. Let the soul be freed, the heart be lifted, and the veil remain thin. For this love was too powerful to ever be silenced. You are no longer alone. You never were. And now, every step you take, every hope you build, every chapter you begin again, will be blessed by the one who loved you from beyond the grave. They are smiling. They are whole. And they are with you now, in peace. Fire, if this message touched your soul, don't let it end here. Subscribe now so your spirit stays aligned with divine timing. When heaven speaks again, you'll be ready. And the one who loves you will find a new way to reach you once more. Tonight, sleep knowing this. You were heard. You were found. You were loved, more than you know. And someone in heaven is still loving you. Softly. Constantly. Eternally. This is Archangel Michael. The message has been delivered. The love is eternal. The bond is unbreakable. Let peace cover you like wings in the night. Your name is echoing through spiritual corridors right now. Someone in heaven is still holding on, hoping you'll feel them. They don't need you to light a candle or cry for hours. They just need you to believe. Because belief opens portals. And tonight, one is wide open. There are moments in life where heaven stops everything just to speak to you. This is one of them. You've come so far. You've fought battles in silence. You've smiled when your soul was breaking. And they saw it all. The one you miss. The one who watches over you. They are proud. And they're not done speaking. They've been with you more than you know. On nights when you couldn't sleep. On mornings when you felt like giving up. They whispered your name to God. They pleaded, don't let them fall. Please, give them strength. Even when you feel abandoned, the spiritual realm is having full conversations about your protection. And now, something powerful is unfolding. Behind the scenes, in the spiritual world. A decision has been made in your favor. But there's resistance. Someone in this realm is trying to stop it. A jealous soul. A bitter voice. A presence that doesn't want your light to shine. And I, Michael, have been sent to war on your behalf. But I cannot move unless your spirit agrees. Your belief is the key. Say yes with your soul. Say yes by staying open. Say yes by not skipping what heaven has sent you. When angels fight for you, they need your agreement, not your fear. The time is still ticking. Each second now is sacred. Within 45 minutes, a ripple will cross your spiritual atmosphere. You may feel chills. You may suddenly feel light or heavy. Or see a name appear in your mind. That is not imagination. That is confirmation. You're not broken. You're chosen. And the ones who tried to break you, they're about to see what heaven does with chosen ones. The ones who mocked your tears will witness your miracles. But before that can happen, you must surrender this moment. Let go of doubt. Let go of logic. Let go of needing all the answers. And just trust. Heaven is not late. And this message didn't miss you. It found you in divine timing. Because what's ahead will require you to remember this exact moment. This exact feeling. This exact truth. You were being prepared. God never sends warnings unless He plans to follow them with wonders. Your loved one from the other side said one more thing. Tell them, I never left. I still sit beside them when they cry. I still dance in the music they play. I still ride beside them in silence. And I'm here now. So pause. And breathe. And listen. What do you feel in your chest? A warmth? A pull? That's them. Reaching. Hoping. Waiting. If only you knew how often heaven rearranges itself just to give your spirit a second chance. Archangel Michael is not here casually. This moment is sealed in spiritual gold. This message is being read by more than your eyes. Your soul is devouring it. And your soul has been hungry for this for far too long. Now it's time. Look out for 3 signs within the next 45 minutes. 1. A number that repeats, maybe 1111, 1212, or even a birth date. 2. A name, whispered, typed, shown, or felt. 3. A sudden emotional pull, tears, chills, a knowing. When these arrive, you'll know. This was never just a message. It was a visitation. When God sends a message from the other side, time stands still. You are inside that moment now. Let the tears fall. Let the energy move. Don't stop it. Don't rush out of this. Because what's forming in the spirit could very well be your greatest turning point yet. I see your name glowing. I see angels circling. I see the one you love smiling through light. And I see you finally realizing that you are more connected to heaven than you've ever believed. There is nothing more dangerous to darkness than a soul who just remembered who they are. You are not ordinary. You are not forgotten. And you are not done. The unexpected may arrive as chaos. But inside that chaos will be your calling. Stay awake. Stay aligned. And stay open. Heaven is not finished with you. And neither am I. I am Archangel Michael, and I will not stop fighting until your full destiny unfolds, loud, brilliant, and unstoppable. You were never meant to skip this moment. Not today. Not with what's coming. You have no idea how long I've waited, how long heaven has waited, how long the soul you love on the other side has waited, for you to stop scrolling, stop doubting, and finally open this. I am Archangel Michael, and I was commanded by God Himself to reach you in this exact hour because a door has opened in the spirit realm, one that leads straight to your next miracle, but the time to walk through it is shrinking with every breath you take. You think it's just another message, just another strange chill in your body, another coincidence, but it's not. This is the only moment where heaven and earth are in alignment for your soul to receive a direct spiritual message from someone who's passed on, someone who still loves you so deeply they've been bending the divine realm trying to reach your heart. And if you ignore this, if you brush it off like you've done before, you might never hear what they've been begging to say for so long. God forced this message into your path because they were crying out, whispering your name across realms. That pull you've been feeling? That heaviness in your chest that you couldn't explain? That dream that made no sense but left you aching in the morning? That wasn't random. It was them. And it was me. Trying. Fighting. Knocking. Hoping you'd finally hear us. You kept skipping me, didn't you? I whispered through songs you couldn't get out of your head, sent numbers across your screen, 1111, 333, 717, hoping you'd pause, hoping you'd feel something. I nudged you during quiet moments, brushed against your spirit when you cried alone. And still, you skipped. Still, you told yourself it was nothing. But you didn't know the cost of that delay. You didn't know how many blessings were waiting in line, begging to be released if only you'd believe. Heaven doesn't shout. It gently places miracles in your path, and this is one of them. You weren't supposed to miss this, and that's why you're here now. I had to come with more force, more urgency, because what's about to happen in your life will be both unexpected and life-altering. The next 45 minutes are not ordinary minutes, they are spiritual countdowns. In this window, a conversation about you will take place in the divine. Your name will be mentioned in realms you cannot see. And how you respond now will determine what unfolds next. They're still here, you know. The one you lost. They're still watching over you, walking beside you. You think of them and wonder if they still care, if they see what you're going through. The answer is yes. Every ache, every tear, every betrayal, they've seen it. They've been screaming in heaven, "Please let me say something. Please let me send a message. Please let them know I never left." And so God opened this channel. They said, "We only have one chance to get their attention, make it loud, make it clear, and make it powerful." That's why this message feels like it's piercing your chest right now. That's why you feel that strange mix of fear and hope. It's not your imagination. It's spiritual truth rising. And you can't ignore it anymore. You're being watched, not by judgment, but by love. Pure, deep, eternal love. The kind of love that crosses dimensions. They want to tell you the truth now. That you were always more than you believed. That you've been walking through fire for too long. That you're closer to a breakthrough than you realize. But first, they need you to pause. To breathe. To feel this moment without rushing through it. Because something is coming, a shift, a revelation, a visit, and you need to be ready. Ready not with fear, but with faith. The same kind of faith that kept them close to your spirit all this time. You are not crazy for sensing them. You are not weak for missing them. You are awakening, finally, to the signs you've ignored. Now listen, there is someone in your life right now, maybe even someone pretending to support you, who is part of a conversation being formed about you behind closed doors. A decision is being made, one that could change everything for you. Spiritually, financially, emotionally. But you've been left out of the discussion. That's why God stepped in. That's why I, Michael, was sent. Because what's being planned without your knowledge could impact your future. And heaven refuses to let you walk blindly into anything. You deserve clarity. You deserve to know what's being said behind your back, so you can protect your front. That's why your name is being lifted up now in the spiritual realm. But your participation is required. Your spiritual attention is needed. Your soul must be awake and listening. If you skip this, if you shut down, if you say, maybe later, that window closes. And it could be weeks, months, even years before another one this clear opens. But if you lean in, if you trust me, if you believe what your heart is telling you right now, everything changes. Miracles come quicker. Answers become clearer. The people who left you broken will witness your rise. And you will no longer feel like a soul lost in the middle of everyone else's journey. Because this is your journey. And this is your divine interruption. You didn't just find this. You were called to it. Because God is not willing to let you miss this anymore. Your loved one says one more thing through me, tell them I never stopped believing in them. Tell them I'm proud. Tell them the storm they're in now will not last. Tell them their name is written in heaven's book of favor, and it cannot be erased. So I'm telling you. With fire in my wings and the sword of truth in my hands, I'm telling you, you are chosen. You are protected. And you are not alone. And if you keep walking, if you keep your spirit open, you'll start to see the signs get louder. You'll start to hear your name carried by winds that feel strangely warm. You'll feel their hand on your shoulder in moments when you're too tired to go on. And you'll finally believe that love doesn't die, it just finds new ways to speak. Something unexpected is coming toward you, and it's coming faster than you think. But this isn't meant to shake you with fear, it's meant to prepare you with fire. Not fire that destroys, but the fire that clears paths, burns away illusions, and shows you what's real. Archangel Michael doesn't arrive with empty messages. I only appear when the atmosphere has already changed, when a breakthrough has already been approved in heaven, and all that's left is you. Your agreement. Your awareness. Your soul saying yes. The ones who left this earth too soon have been asking, praying, pleading for you to hear this. And now, they're watching you as you read, hoping this time, you won't skip it, hoping this time, you'll stay long enough to feel what they couldn't say before they crossed over. Time is sacred right now. In the spirit world, the countdown has already begun. And your spirit was chosen to stand in this hour, to open its eyes fully and take in what has been hidden. You're not just receiving a message. You're standing at the edge of a miracle. What you don't know is that your name has already been mentioned in a divine court. Heaven has convened over your pain, your silence, your mistreatment, and your goodness. Yes, your goodness. The way you still chose to love when others threw hate. The way you still chose light when darkness pulled on your ankles. The way you stayed silent when you could have fought back. It was all seen. None of it was wasted. And now heaven is responding, not just to your prayers, but to your pain. The angels have recorded every tear, every betrayal, every time you walked away from what wasn't right for your soul. And now they're saying, enough. It's time to restore you. But restoration requires your presence. You must not walk away from this moment. Because while you were busy trying to survive, something was being planned in secret, a decision that involves you. And the unexpected thing that's about to arrive? It's tied to that decision. I don't want you to be surprised. I want you to be prepared. Because the moment you open your spirit, the moment you stop pretending this is all coincidence, the divine energy that's been circling your life will finally have permission to fall fully. And when it falls, it won't be subtle. Doors will open. People will confess things you never expected. Opportunities will appear that once felt out of reach. And certain people will be removed, because heaven no longer wants your peace disturbed by those who only loved the version of you that stayed small. Do you hear me, beloved? The version of you that tolerated everything, that remained quiet to keep others comfortable, that version is being buried now. And rising in its place is the one who has heard from God, the one heaven has been preparing in secret, the one who will no longer apologize for existing with power. Your soul didn't land here by mistake. This message is not just spiritual, it's surgical. It's cutting through the fog of confusion, slicing through the lies others told you about yourself. The spirit who loves you on the other side, whether it's your mother, your father, a sibling, a grandparent, or a lost lover, they have sent this through the gates of heaven as a final cry to your heart. Please listen, because the thing that's coming is big. And they want to be sure you're ready. You may feel restless lately. You may feel like something's about to happen but can't name it. That's because your soul already knows what your mind can't see. That's because the vibration of this new season has already entered your field. And once you receive this fully, your life will never look the same. There is a conversation happening behind your back. Not just in the physical, but in the spiritual. Someone is discussing your destiny. Someone powerful. Someone influential. And whether it's on earth or in spirit, they are preparing to reveal something that has long been kept from you. The enemy wanted you too distracted to hear it. That's why you've had so many spiritual attacks lately. That's why you felt like giving up, like disappearing, like pulling away from everything. But I'm here to tell you, the attack is proof of the assignment. And this message is your covering. As Archangel Michael, I stand between you and what was sent to break you. But I need you awake. I need you present. I need you to listen with your soul, not your mind, not your logic, not your fear. Because this is holy ground. This message is spiritual territory. And the very air around you right now is charged with heaven's response to your cry. There's something else you need to know. The person who hurt you deeply, the one who walked away, the one who abandoned you, the one who didn't value your light, they are being spiritually confronted. They are not resting easy. Because God is revealing your name even to those who tried to forget it. You've been on someone's mind day and night. And they're starting to realize what they lost. But this isn't about revenge. Heaven doesn't do petty. Heaven does purpose. And your purpose is too big to be delayed by people who didn't see your worth when they had the chance. Your job now is to heal, to receive, to allow yourself to become the version of you that they couldn't handle, the healed, awakened, radiant, guided version of you. The one who doesn't need permission to shine. The next 45 minutes will bring confirmation. Maybe in a dream, maybe in a message, maybe in a number you see 3 times in a row. Don't dismiss it. That's your sign. That's the spiritual signature of this message becoming real. And when it comes, pause. Listen. Respond. You don't need to know the full path right now. You just need to trust the light of the next step. Because heaven doesn't always show the whole staircase. But it always sends a message when it's time to rise. And this, right here, is your message. From your loved one. From God. From the archangels. Saying, you are seen. You are remembered. You are protected. And something unexpected is coming, not to harm you, but to shift your life forever. The miracle isn't coming, it has already begun. The moment your soul said yes to reading this, the shift happened. 1,000 angels turned their eyes toward you. The veil between your world and theirs became paper thin. And the person you love, the one who has crossed but never truly left, was given permission to draw closer than ever before. Not in memory. Not in dream. But in presence. Holy, active, undeniable presence. You may feel a warmth in the air around you right now. A strange sense of safety you haven't felt in years. That's not imagination. That's them. That's their love finding its way back into your physical world, because your heart finally opened wide enough to let it in. There is something deeply sacred happening in you. A spiritual rewiring. The grief that used to weigh you down is being exchanged for lightness. The ache is being traded for awareness. The memories that once haunted you are becoming holy ground. You are now standing in a thin place, a space between heaven and earth, where divine things move freely, and souls whisper without fear. You are not here by mistake. This moment was written long before you knew how to look for it. Before you even understood how badly your heart needed to be held like this. Heaven knew. They knew. And now, that knowing has become this moment. Their message has reached you, and something in you is breathing differently because of it. They want you to stop apologizing for how long it's taken to heal. They want you to release every "I should have moved on by now" and "I should be stronger." Time doesn't exist where they are. Love has no clock. There is no shame in the days it's taken to stand back up. They've watched you crawl. They've watched you break. And they've watched you rebuild, piece by sacred piece. You didn't lose your way. You were being reshaped, refined, reinforced in the deepest parts of your soul. And now they are ready to help you walk forward, with them beside you. Not just in memory, but in spirit. As a guiding hand. A divine companion. A presence so familiar that your soul will stop grieving and start glowing. There will be days ahead where you'll sense them. When a breeze brushes past your face and carries their scent. When a song plays and your chest burns with a warmth that feels too alive to be memory. When someone says a phrase they used to say, out of nowhere, and your heart leaps. When lights flicker, feathers fall, clocks pause, or repeating numbers appear, those are not accidents. Those are divine fingerprints. Those are spiritual nudges. That's them, reminding you, I never left. You're doing better than you think. And I'm still cheering for you. Archangel Michael has been watching the conversation between your soul and theirs. He's seen how long you've waited to believe it was real. And now that you've allowed it, he stands tall with his wings expanded, declaring over you, this one is no longer walking blind. They have received. They have heard. The bond has been restored. That's what this message is, a restoration of love. Not the old kind, the eternal kind. The kind of love that follows you into every lifetime after that, and still chooses you over and over again. This chapter of your journey is about to change. There are blessings lining up. Connections falling into place. Opportunities rising from places that once felt empty. And your loved one is involved. They've seen what's coming. They've whispered your name into the ears of angels. They've placed your dreams on heaven's altar. And they've asked God for one thing: please give them the life they were always worthy of. You've cried enough. You've mourned long enough. Now is the time to rise in the light they prayed you'd remember. Because every miracle you receive from this moment on, carries a part of their love in it. If you're feeling something awaken inside you, if your heart is stirring and your soul is hungry for more divine connection, now is the time. Subscribe now and become part of the sacred path heaven is laying before you. The next message won't be random. It will be chosen for you. It will carry your name. It will carry your miracle. But only if you're open. Only if you say yes, asterisk asterisk. You are a miracle in motion. Your tears are prayers. Your breath is proof. Your healing is holy. You may not have all the answers, but you have something better now, connection. And not just with them, but with yourself. With the divine. With a story that stretches across lifetimes and galaxies and back again into your chest, where love never dies, it only transforms. And in that transformation, a new beginning has been born. They're proud of you. More than you know. And now, when you speak their name, they don't weep, they shine. They expand. They become even more alive in the world through you. You are their voice now. Their legacy. Their light. And that is no small thing. That is holy. If you'd like the very final continuation, the complete closing chapter from Heaven and Archangel Michael, say, continue part 7, and I'll guide you through the last sacred words they've been holding for your heart alone.